It's December, so let's install the Windows 98 DOS in order to play retro games on this completely incompatible Windows XP laptop, which has a square screen, woohoo, and will end up with sound drivers, CD-ROM drivers, and mouse drivers. This computer doesn't have a CD-ROM drive, so naturally it didn't find anything. But we do have both IDE and SATA drivers via UIDE and sound support via SBMU. And there is both a CD-ROM image and a USB image. And we'll use the USB image because, well, this little laptop doesn't have the CD-ROM drive integrated. It's a separate add-on. So let's go. So we boot from the USB drive. Ignore that. Let's check how the partitioning is done on this computer. Yes. We need to change the hard drive to the internal drive and not the USB drive, which is currently booted from. And then we can view the partitions. It's already set up with a primary DOS partition, and it's set to active. So we can use that. And now we have rebooted. And let's boot from the USB stick again. And now we can install DOS with sound drivers, etc. And some information. Yes, we want to format the primary partition on the primary hard drive, the internal hard drive. And copying the files. All the files from the setup C folder has finished copying to the internal hard drive. C is the USB drive and D is the internal hard drive. I also added many games in a games folder so that we have something to test. And now we're booting from the internal hard drive for the first time. And despite the Windows 98 splash screen, we're going to be booting into DOS, the DOS that comes with Windows 98. And there you go. Everything is set up with the sound drivers, CD-ROM drivers, and the mouse drivers. So let's see. Seems to be working.
Okay, we'll spread out commando style. Laverne?
Let's see. Yeah. The sound works. The mouse pointer works. And seems to be working pretty well. And again, it finds the sound drivers. So let's see. Volume is a bit low. I haven't adjusted anything. But it works perfectly well.
Let's rock.
Okay, so you saw right there. There is some stuttering issues with Duke 3D on this laptop. It's something that doesn't always happen, but with some games on some hardware, there are sometimes quirks. So everything works and sound and everything, but there are sometimes like hiccups or lags. So you'll basically just have to try it out and see. And there you go. DOS installed onto this Windows XP laptop. Could have been a Windows 8 laptop or something as well. With sound support, even though the sound card on this laptop doesn't have any DOS drivers at all, but it works thanks to SBMU. And also we have mouse and CD-ROMs drive support. And the reason why I'm using the DOS from Windows 98 is because then we can install Windows XP or Windows 7 or Linux or something on the same hard drive on a separate partition, and it will add this to the boot menu. And then you can do dual boot, triple boot for all sorts of retro gaming, either in DOS or Windows XP, etc. And that way you can do a lot of retro gaming on one machine, if you would like to do that. Links for the ISO image and the USB image will be in the description, along with more information.